Hey everyone, it is Tuesday and you found us again. Except this week it's just me. It's a busy time of year for Kaylee Ann, so she is busy doing some field hockey stuff. Go Raiders. And yeah, so this week I thought we're not too far from fall sneaking up on us. So maybe we discuss some of the things that you may need for fall cleanup. Obvious things would be like a leaf blower. So if you get a good windy day, you can just blow all the leaves into the neighbor's yard after you rake them. I don't condone doing that, but it would be funny. We have a few different options for rakes that are all tangled around each other. This one, the label's coming off because then we put them outside in the springtime. But this is a shrub rake, a little bit more narrow, get in underneath all your shrubs and flowers and all that stuff. So that's a handy option. We do have full-size metal rakes. A lot of people do like metal rakes, so we stock those. I have contractor bags here. Put all your, or help move your leaves in. Some contractor bags. Oh, the other style rake. I'm crazy like that. I'm gonna put it back too because the actual label on it is green, so you can see through it. And well, let's do it. It's fun. Oh, where'd I go? So, green label. But yeah, so we have, your traditional leaf lawn rakes. So we got that covered, a variety of those. And again, contractor bags. Definitely gotta have those. If you like to drag all your leaves to one end of the yard because you don't throw them away or whatever, roll them all up into a tarp. Rake them all into a tarp and you can drag them around a lot easier than trying to bag them all up and then dump them back out or whatever. So yeah, tarp, again, something that's green. I don't know why everything has to be green, but yeah, that's a tarp. It's hard to tell. It's black on the backside, that helps. So that's a handy thing to have. Plus, getting your wood in, you gotta cover up wood for the wood stove, tarp. If you don't have a woodshed, tarp. So yeah, handy things like that. Speaking of getting wood in, we have pulp hooks. We sell chainsaw chains here. Those are always hard to size up what you need. We did do a video on that almost a year ago, if not a year ago, on chainsaw chains and how to determine which one's which. If you go back on, scroll back, way back on Facebook or even pull up our YouTube channel, Percy's Hardware on YouTube. Just type in Percy's Hardware in the search bar on YouTube and bam, there I'll be and all my goofiness. So yeah, we do have that. So a little bit of a, or if you're not sure, bring your whole saw in. I can read the numbers on the bar most of the time and that tells me what I need to know, unless they're really worn off and then it's that much more of a challenge. But the trick to it is once you figured out what you need, you save the box. And then because you have the box. Nail it to the wall of your woodshed, whatever, you got the box. That makes it a lot easier. And then it's that time of year where all the acorns are coming off the trees. So you got nuts everywhere. Nuts for days. So oddly enough, you're running through your yard in your bare feet and that hurts stepping on nuts. Nobody likes doing that. So we have a nut gatherer. You just roll these things over your nuts and this gathers them all up. So yeah, handy dandy nut gatherer. It can do up to 1 inch size nuts. And this is the medium one. I think they make a large nut gatherer as well. So if you have much larger nuts, you can.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
So yeah, so they also make a large nut gatherer. So if you have really big nuts all over your yard, you'll be able to gather those up. The nice thing is you don't have to bend down. You just kind of roll away. You don't have to hunker over and try and scoop them up. So that's wicked handy. Mesmerizing. So yeah, nut gatherer. Way easier than trying to rake up your nuts. That's a pain. They go through the tines. It's just that much more work. So we carry that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the basics for fall cleanup. We also have wheelbarrows, and the Gorilla cart's been crazy popular here. I think they're rated for 1,200 pounds. It dumps, so you know, a little bit more pricey way to move stuff around. I know we've discussed the Gorilla cart in a couple other videos. The coolest thing is you pull a pin, the handle slides down, you can hook it to your garden tractor, so the cart won't roll away on you. Be able to haul it around, dump it out, good to go. And that's also handy for hauling wood. You know, so many things around the yard. So that's, you know, coming into this cooler weather, which we hate to see summer go away. It was such a short season. Holy crap, this year it was super short because of all the rain. I don't know about you, I'm keeping a life vest in my truck just in case. You know, so much rain. So definitely got to stock up on snow shovels if this if this weather pattern keeps happening. We're going to be shoveling out the second story windows to get out of the house. Fingers crossed we don't have to. But yeah, so that's kind of the basics for yard cleanup. And again, we come up some more items, we'll touch on that. I guess this garden weasel is also kind of our, the nut gatherer is also our random item of the week. Would not necessarily expect to find a nut gatherer here. So we have that. So that kind of covers our random item. Yeah, so I think that's kind of good for this week. We appreciate you coming by. Hopefully once Kellyanne's schedule changes up a little bit, we'll have the dynamic duo back. It's definitely not the same without her here, but we did get to hang out today, so it's a good day. So yeah, in between practices, she's killing it. They're working hard right now. So yeah, so hopefully next week we'll see you guys back, whether it's afternoon or evening or morning or night. We appreciate you taking the time to listen to me rattle on, and hopefully you're getting some good information out of this. If not, hopefully you're at least getting a laugh out of this, and feel free to share these with your friends if you're loving them. We're having a good time doing them, so sharing is caring. Pass it along to your friends. Hopefully they can enjoy it as much as you are. We hope you're enjoying anyway. And comment down below if you have anything you'd like us to try and cover in these tips. We'd be happy to do our best to accommodate. So any particular topic that you'd like us to discuss, feel free, leave a comment down below on that. I've been getting some more comments lately. We just released a promotional video recently, so that has been a lot of good feedback from that, so we're glad you're enjoying it. We'll continue to try and come up with some good ideas. Most of the time, this stuff is, we walk in, I go pick a subject right off the top of my head, and then we throw this down real quick. So we're not really scripted, we're not really doing this, you know, we like the off the top type stuff. Feels like it's a little bit more natural, less rehearsed, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it that way as well. But we do like to try and plan some stuff ahead of time, like that last promotional video, try and mix things up a little bit. So good feedback from that. We're glad you're enjoying it. Again, thank you very much. We appreciate your support. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the store if you happen to come through. If you live far away, well, hey, you're probably not going to come through here, but we appreciate you enjoying the videos, and hopefully you're supporting your local hardware store as well, or any of your local businesses. Take care of the little guys. They'll be there when you need them, and more likely to try and help you out in the long run. So yeah, so thank you very much, and we will see you next Tuesday.